guys. It's an honor to stand here. It's an honor to be able to open this series of He Saw You Under the Fig Tree. And tonight, I'm going to let you guys meet a guy called Nathaniel. But before I'm going to dive into that story, I want you guys to quickly, in your minds, go to a time where you were completely alone, where there was no one. It was just you and your thoughts. A time where perhaps you were watching TV, perhaps you were scrolling on TikTok, perhaps you were playing a game, but it was just you. And now let me get to the story. So, one day, there was a guy called Nathaniel, and perhaps he just had a very hectic day. He was perhaps tired. He had some few things he had to deal with when it comes to things, stuff that he just had to get off his heart. And he was like, you know what, I need to get myself out of here. I need to go to a place where I'm alone, and I need to start dealing with the things that I have in my heart. And okay, so Nathaniel went and he saw a fig tree. And he was like, this is the one. No one can see me here. Today's the day. I am going to sort out my things with God. And so he was sitting under the fig tree and he was wrestling with God. And he was saying to God, God, I honestly don't want to do these things that people tell me that I need to do. I'm a person with integrity. I'm a true son of Israel. People are expecting me to do things, and I don't want to. God, I don't even know if you can hear me. Why do I feel so alone? Where are you? Where is this Messiah that you keep on promising through the prophet and a prophet and a prophet? But I haven't seen this Messiah. Where is he? I want to see you. If you can hear me, I want to see you. Can you even see me? And as he was going on and going on and going on, he heard this guy calling, Nathaniel, Nathaniel. And he was like, what? And again, Nathaniel, Nathaniel. And he was like, oh, it's that friend. Okay. And Philip runs, and he sees Nathaniel. Finally. And Philip says to him, we have found the very person Moses and the prophets wrote about. His name is Jesus, the son of Joseph from Nazareth. And Nathaniel, this is probably the most Gen Z line in the Bible that I've ever heard. He says to Philip, Nazareth? Can anything good come out of Nazareth? So I don't know if you guys have ever heard that where someone said, what, Sabi? That town? Okay. But let me translate that a bit into a more modern language. And according to me, it sounded like this. Brah, you said what? Nazareth? That town? Whatever. And so, Nathaniel is over it. He is just done. He's tired. Absolutely thinking that his friend is a bit but he decided to tag along. So I don't know about you guys, but have you ever seen a toddler or a child like that one right there? If he decides he really doesn't want to go with, his attitude goes like this. Oh. So that's what I imagined when they said Nathaniel tagged along. And here, Philip does not explain anything to Nathaniel. He doesn't give him any reason why he should follow him. He just says these 3 words, come and see. And here is where it gets interesting. Jesus sees Nathanael walking up. And before Nathanael can open his mouth, Jesus speaks first. And Jesus says to him, "Now here is a genuine son of Israel, a man of complete integrity." And Nathanael stops walking, and he's like, "What? What did this guy just say?" And then his response was to Jesus, "How do you know me?" And Jesus looks at him with eyes that have seen everything. And Jesus says to Nathanael, "Before Philip called you, when you were sitting under that fig tree, I saw you." Now, I just want to stop here. And I want you guys to think about this just a little bit. Whatever was happening under that fig tree was something Nathanael thought no one could see. Whatever it was, he thought he was alone. And Jesus walks up to him and says to him, "I saw you." And maybe this is something that you guys have to hear tonight. Jesus saying to you, "I saw you. I saw you when you were crying and punching your fists into your pillow. I saw you when you were scrolling 1 a.m. at night, struggling to sleep because your thoughts were racing and racing and racing. I saw you when your parents were screaming at each other while you were sitting alone in your room. I saw you when that boy and girl took advantage of you and they broke your heart. I saw you when you were sitting outside and you didn't want to go inside. And I saw you when you were smiling in that photo, but you were dying behind your eyes. I saw you." So I just want to make it clear to each and every one of you. You were each seen before you were born. You were known before you had a name. And you were loved before you ever did anything to earn it. The God that created the heavens and the earth has been watching you under your fig tree. And he's not angry. He's not disappointed. He is waiting. He is waiting for you to see him. So I would like you guys to close your eyes. And I don't want you guys to look at the person next to you. This is a moment where it's between you and him. I want you to think about your fig tree. The place where you go when you think no one is watching. The thoughts you've hidden. The tears no one caught. And the questions you've been too scared to ask. Or maybe you've even asked them to God. And I want you to hear Jesus say to you tonight what he said to Nathanael. I saw you. I saw you. I saw you. Now there's a response that you can give in your heart, or even out loud if you want to. And you can say it after me. Jesus, if you saw me, I want to see you. Help me to see you. Amen. And that is it from me. You guys can divide into your... Okay, I think you guys can divide into your groups. There's some questions up there that you're going to discuss. And that's it. Enjoy your evening.